In this video, let us learn how to use Java clock class. Clock is available since Java 8. Clock provides access to the current instant, date, and time using time zone and best available system clock. We can use clock in place of system.current time village and time zone.get default methods. Clock provides different ways to get current instant, date, and time. It has following methods such as instant method. It returns the instant. System default zone. It gives current instant using default time zone. Next method is system UTC. It returns current instant using UTC time zone. And one method is system. It gives the clock for the specified time zone. Offset. Give the clock that returns instant with a specified duration added. Tick. It gives the clock that returns instant from the specified clock truncated to the nearest occurrence of the specified duration. Okay, so first of all, let us see how to create the clock object. We can use clock.system_default_zone, or we can call the clock.system, add zone ID system default, and this will return the clock object. We can call the system UTC. Okay. Offset also gives the clock instance. Tick also returns the clock instance. Now let us see about the examples. I have created example for instant, millage, offset, and tick. First of all, system default zone. This system default zone is a static method that gives clock to return current instant using default time zone, and we call it like this: clock.system default zone. Next is millage. It returns current millisecond instant of the clock measured from 1/1/1970. We should use millage for high performance use cases. The value of millage is equivalent to, we call that system.current time millage. It is equivalent to clock millage. Let us see by the example. Instantiate clock object using system default zone. I am calling clock.system default zone. Then just call its millage method. Clock.millage. Output. Okay. Now let's see the instant method. Instant method returns instant object. Instant is an instantaneous point on timeline. Instant returns current instant defined by this instant method. Returns current instant defined by clock. Let's see by the example. This is our clock object. Call the instant method by this object, and then I am printing the output. Okay, we got the instant. Next method is offset. Offset static method gives a clock. First of all, you should know that we need to pass base clock and the duration. What will it do? Offset static method gives a clock that returns instant from the specified base clock with specified duration added. Okay. If the duration is negative, the obtained clock instant will be earlier than the given base clock. Using offset, we can obtain past and future instant of the given base clock. If we pass 0 duration, then we will get the same clock as given base clock. I have an example. First of all, I have created the object of clock as a base clock. I am printing it. It's instant. Now, what I'm doing that I'm adding 120 hours to the offset. This is clock dot offset. This is the base clock, means the object which we have created, and then I'm adding 120 hours. It means 5 days. Okay, I'm adding current time to the. I'm adding 5 days to the current time. Then the same thing I'm doing. I'm just going to earlier than the base clock, 5 days earlier, and here I am adding 0 duration. Let's see the output. First is this one. This is 2012-2024. Okay, this is the base. 20 December 2024. Now I am adding 120 hours, means 5 days. So it reaches to 25/12/2024. Here I have added it. Now here I have deleted it 5 days from the base time, base clock. Base clock is 2012, and then we are getting 15/12/2024. So we have gone to the earlier to the base clock. And if we add duration 0, it means we reaches to the equal to the base clock. In this way we can go from the go to the future or past from the current time using offset method of the clock. Now I have one more method, tick. Tick returns clock using specified base clock, and this clock will give instant nearest to the occurrence of the specified duration. Clock duration must be positive. This is duration and this is the base clock. Let's understand it by example. Suppose I am passing base clock and then duration of 2 seconds. Let's understand it. Look at the second time. This is the second. Right now, first time I am iterating this 5 times. So first time this is 30 seconds. Okay. Then it sleeps for 1 second. So what will happen that there is the duration of 2 seconds. So we will get the time either 30 or 32, whatever the nearest. But we will not get the 30. It will skip every time by 2 seconds. We will get the time if we are accessing it. It will go to the nearest to previous time or plus 2 seconds time. So this is 30, 30, 32, 32 or 34. We will not get in between. Whatever the nearest we will get by skipping 2 seconds, or either we will get nearest to before without adding 2 seconds, or we will get the nearest by adding 2 seconds using tick method of the clock. Okay, in this way we can use clock class in our Java application. Thank you.